Hello everybody and welcome back to Man in the House. Today's video is going to be totally different. I got a secret to tell you guys. There ain't going to be no food. We ain't going to talk about food. There ain't going to be no eating. We ain't going to talk about tech. We just going to talk about you. And the secret that I have to share with you is that you are amazing. You are awesome. You are incredible. And every day that you wake up with breath in your nostrils, every day that you wake up with the strength to continue to go on, you need to keep telling yourself that you are awesome, because you're going to have a lot of people, and you probably already do have a lot of people that tell you a whole bunch of other negative things about yourself. But just know, no matter what you look like, no matter what your social status is, whether you have money or you don't have money, you are awesome and you are on your way to being amazing. That's all you need to know. But I have to tell you though, that amazing doesn't just come overnight. Amazing is not handed to you. Amazing is something that you have to dig for. It's something that you have to mine for. It's no different than a diamond in the rough. You're going to have to do some work to get that beautiful thing that is on the inside of you to come forward and be displayed for everybody to see. See, a lot of people think that success just comes, but success doesn't just come. I can tell you this, that for all the people that want to be great, or for all the people that want to do something special or achieve their dream in life, it doesn't happen. But for those that will put aside every excuse that they have, for those that will put aside the situations and the circumstances that they find themselves in and climb above the obstacles that they have to go through, there is greatness for them. There is an awesomeness for the world to see. But I will tell you this much. Everybody that starts school, for example, doesn't finish. If you ever been to school, college, or you've gone past high school and you found yourself in a room full of a whole bunch of people on the first day, you notice that after a month, after 2 months, after 3 months, that class size gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And it has to do with the ability for you to continue your grind. It has to do with the ability for you to continue to push on when others are giving up. And I tell you this much, you have it on the inside of you. It's there. And all you got to do is tell yourself, because nobody else can stop you. Nobody can stop you from achieving your dream. Nobody can stop you from achieving your goal but you yourself. Because a lot of times what we do is we make up a whole bunch of excuses, y'all. That's what we do. We tell ourselves we don't have enough time to get where we need to go, or we don't have time to do what it is that we need to do, or we say that we have family that we need to take care of, and we put aside our dreams in order to do things for others. But I will tell you this, if you grind hard enough, you can take care of others and still achieve your dream. But I'll tell you what, it only happens when you determine in your mind that you're not going to let anything stop you, that you are awesome. And then when you wake up in the morning, that awesomeness should exude from you. So when the haters come and when the haters begin to speak, all you can say to them is, you can keep talking, but no matter what you say to me, I know that I'm awesome. I know that I'm able. And as long as I have the breath on the inside of me, I can continue to do all that God has called me to do. And that's what I wanted to tell you this today, is that keep pushing, keep striving. I'll tell you like this. Right now, what I'm going through right now is I'm in a good position, y'all. I've worked very hard over the years to get to where I am in my career and to get to where I am financially, and it's awesome. And God has blessed us tremendously. He has blessed me tremendously and my family. And there still comes a time when you know that the potential greatness on the inside of you is still even greater. And you have to make that determination. You almost come to this crossword road where you have to tell yourself, look, I know that where I'm at is comfortable. I know it's been okay for the last year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever the time period has been. I know I've been okay and everything's been going well enough. But I haven't really achieved my potential. I haven't really put myself out there. And when you get to that crossroad in your life, you're going to have to make a decision. Am I going to stay in this place that seems comfortable and is working all right for me? Or am I going to push through and take a risk, take a chance, not on somebody else, Are you willing to take a chance on yourself? Are you willing to say that whether I win or lose, whether I achieve my dream or not, I'm going to rest that thing only on my shoulders and I'm going to go with God? And I'm going to say to myself, listen, win or lose, it's going to be on me. No excuses from anybody else. Win or lose is on me. Achieving my dream or not achieving my dream is on me. And when you're able to take that responsibility, and when you're able to say to yourself, I hold myself accountable for where I am in life and for where I want to be, and you say, this is not enough for me, this is not good enough for me, this is not the dream that I dreamed, this is not the vision that I foresaw, this is not where I see myself or where I know that I should be, and you say to yourself, enough is enough, then that's the first day of the rest of your life. That's the first day of the best day of your life. Listen, that's the first day when you are going to begin the road of achieving your dream. And for those of you out there that want to do something, that have imagined to become something that you have not seen yourself yet, but you know that it's out there, I'm going to tell you today, put your grind on. Put your grind face on, put your grind outfit on, and begin to grind harder than you ever ground before. Begin to go harder than you ever gone before, and continue on and push past those obstacles. Because I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Whenever it is that you try to do something great, you will be met with obstacles. You will be met with circumstances. You will be met with haters, and they're going to push on you and they're going to pressure you. And you have to just say to yourself, I'm going to keep on keeping on until I reach my goal, until I reach my vision. And when I get there, I'm gonna be saying to y'all, listen, I'm not gonna gloat when I get there, because that's not the way you handle it, y'all. Yes, people will fight against you and people gonna hate on you, but when you get to where you're going, don't let that be a sense of retaliation, like I made it despite of you. Yeah, you did make it despite of them, but I'm gonna tell you what the graceful thing to do is. You still look back on them and you help them up. You look down and you help them up. You give them a hand, the hand that they wouldn't give you, because that's the right thing to do. You share with them the things that got you where you got, or the things that brought you where you became something great. You share with them the thing that got you where you are, and you don't hold nothing back from them, so that they can also become great. Because I tell you something about being great, it's a huge responsibility, and you gotta plow the road, and you got to be a trendsetter, and you got to be a pathfinder when there's no paths that are there. And guess what? It's hard, y'all. So I understand that it's hard, but that don't mean we make excuses for ourselves. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to let you make excuses for yourself. Today is the day that the buck stops at you. Today is the day that you become accountable for yourself, that you become accountable for your situation, that you become accountable for the mess or the okayness or the mediocrity or whatever circumstance you find yourself in. You have to own it. We have to own it. I have to own it. And so today, this video is really just about me telling you that you are awesome, that you are able to achieve your dreams. And I am able to achieve mine as long as I know God, respect God, and allow him to continue to bless me. Guess what? I can walk out on faith. I can walk out knowing that God is not going to leave me, nor will he forsake me, but I'm going to walk into the victory that he has planned for me. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So I say this to you today. This is the first day of the rest of your life. No, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to be a YouTuber full time, guess what? You're going to have to grind. You're going to have to plan. You're going to have to prepare. You're going to have to budget. You're going to have to learn. That is the biggest thing. The thing that makes people, in my opinion, successful on YouTube is the fact that they don't let no one stop them. They're willing to read more. They're willing to study more. They're willing to learn more. They're willing to spend the time to to get themselves to the next level. They're willing to study other people that are successful. They're willing to invest in themselves. And that's what you need to do. If that's something that you have envisioned yourself doing full time, you got to invest the time in doing it. You got to put in the work. You got to grind. If your vision is to see yourself graduating from college, guess what? You're going to have to go hard. You're going to have to study more. You're going to have to put in the time. You can't make no excuses for yourself. If your vision is to be thinner, you're going to have to put in the time to exercise, to eat right. You're going to have to do that. Listen, I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. I'm always talking bilaterally when I'm talking, because guess what? I need to hear myself. Sometimes you need to hear yourself say to your own self that you can do it, that you can make it. And so I'm just taking a little bit of a moment to tell you that you're awesome, that you're amazing, to put you on notice that whatever situation you in, don't blame it on nobody else, but take accountability for it and say to yourself, I'm amazing today. I'm awesome today. And I'm going to walk out of this position, this situation that I am right now, and be that amazing person that I know that I am. And you know what? It don't matter what nobody else thinks about you. It don't matter if they think you're ugly, or they think you're fat, or they think you whatever. You don't have to care about what other people think about you. You just need to love yourself and know that you're awesome, and know that God loves you. When I say God, I'm always meaning Christ. So that's all you got to know. That's all you got to know. And you got to take that thing and you got to center it as the central focus of your life and say, I will be great. And nothing will stop me. And so today I want you to tell yourself that. Today, when you walk into your job, know that you're awesome. When you walk out of your house, know that you're awesome. When you say hello or good morning or good afternoon or whatever it is to your family, say it knowing who you are. And begin to work. Do the work that is necessary to achieve your dreams. Nothing can stop you. You're amazing. You're amazing. I'm making a decision, y'all. It's a very important decision for me. Like I said, I've been doing what I do for 17 years. I've been doing what I do. And it has afforded me a very decent lifestyle. But it's not the vision that I have. It's not the dream that I have. And I am at the point where I'm going to make the determination within myself that I'm going to pursue my dream. I'm going to pursue that which I foresee that is my calling, my ideal about life, that which got put on the inside of me. That's what I'm going to pursue. And yes, it's going to be a risk, y'all. There's always risk involved in changing courses and changing direction in your life. There is always going to be a risk because you don't know everything. You don't know how it's going to work out. You don't know how everything is going to fall into place. You don't know all the details, but you know what? You don't have to know all the details. One thing I learned about leadership is that even the leaders don't know all the details. What we do, though, is be strong enough to lead. Be strong enough to say that this is the direction that we're going to go, and then begin to walk. And everything that comes up, every obstacle that comes up, you figure out a way to get through it. Every hill, every mountain, you figure out a way to get over. You figure out a way to get around. And that's just the way that it works. For you that are men in your house, I say to you today, be the man of your house. Speak the truth in your house. Declare the direction of your house and say that this is the way that we're going to walk. This is the direction we're going to go. And then put together a plan to make it all happen, because everybody in your house has a separate dream, has a separate goal, and you can make it happen for all of them. Listen, but you got to instill some fortitude, some backbone, some strength into the family and say to them who they are, declare to them who they are, and declare to them that you will always be there to support them. to get them to where they're going. And yes, there'll be some sacrifices that you make, men. But guess what? It's all worth it in the end. And for you that are women that may not have a man in the home, or you are the man in the home in terms of the strength and the fortitude of the family, which is okay. We all know that circumstances and situations present themselves, but you as women have to still stand up and be women. And you are strong enough and you are wise enough. Even when the man is not there, you are strong enough and you are wise enough to control the family, to manage the family, to multitask. You are multi-talented and you give of yourself, but know that you're amazing as well. And you have dreams and goals that you need to achieve. So while you're helping everybody else in the family, don't put off your dreams. Don't put off your vision. Just work on it a little bit at a time and you'll get there too. Listen, this ain't about how fast you get there. It's about getting there. Winning is not about how fast you do it. It's not even about beating others to the punch. It's about finishing. Winning is about finishing. And you have it on the inside of you to win. And I just wanted to share that with you today because a lot of times we wake up and we're discouraged. We wake up and we got all these things and these pressures going on in our life. And we forget about the fact that we have total control. We have the ability to get on our knees and pray. We have the ability to begin to walk out every step of the way, saying to ourselves, we can do it. I can do it. I'm amazing. I got the skill set. I got the intestinal fortitude. I got the ability on the inside of me to be great. And today I'm going to tap into it. And every day that I wake up, I'm going to tap into it. And so I'm asking you today to tap into the greatness that's on the inside of you. Nothing more and nothing less. Tap into the greatness. Begin to grind. Begin to find yourself. And when you find yourself, don't ever lose yourself again, saying that I'm not capable, or I'm not able, or I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have the money to do that. Listen, you got it on the inside of you. It's there. So much creativity, so much awesomeness, so much ability to do whatever it is you decide to do. You can do it. Don't ever let nobody tell you you can't. And for those that are watching this video and you're young, and you may not have found all the direction that you need in family members or in mama or in daddy, whatever the case may be, find someone in your life to look up to gain or to glean some knowledge from, and to learn the direction that you need to go. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't grow up with all the right role models in my life, and neither did many of us. But guess what? What I found was a role model in God. What I found was a road map in the Word. And it has tremendously blessed me and my family. And if you find someone, young people, that you can relate to, that you can glean some wisdom from so that you don't make the same mistakes. One of the things I always tell my kids is this: smart people learn from their mistakes. That's what smart people do. But wise people learn from the mistakes of others. And that's what's so challenging when you're young. When you're young, you know it all. I've been there. I know. When you're young, you know it all. But if you can find it in yourself to listen to wise counsel, to listen to people that have been where you're trying to go, and take their example and take their wisdom to heart and follow it, you're going to find yourself ahead of the smart people. Because if you cannot make the same mistakes that even the smart people make, you will be wealthier, because mistakes cost. They cost you money and they cost you time. You will be stronger because mistakes make you weak. They take a lot from you when you bump your head. Yes, you learn and you grow, but I'm going to tell you, if you don't have to bump your head while you're going up the hill, you're going to get farther. You're going to go farther. And if you can do it right, and you can set an example and learn how to articulate or explain that example to others, you're going to go far in life. So young people, keep striving. You guys have the most grind of all, because you have the energy on the inside of you to keep going. It's one of the things I admire so much about young people now that I'm not so young anymore, is that you have the energy to do so many things. If you had the wisdom that the 40 and 50 year olds have right now, while you're 19 and you're 20 and you're 21, if you had the wisdom, boy, you would be unstoppable. And so that's what I'm telling you to do right now, is hang around the 40 and 50 year olds that have reached or achieved where you want to go, and glean that wisdom so that you can make it there faster. And so you can be stronger and more successful than they are at a younger age. And that's my message for you guys today. Just be strong. Be amazing every day that you wake up. And don't just be amazing. Know that you're amazing, and tell yourself that you're amazing, that you're awesome, that you are somebody, that you are going somewhere to have the best days of your life. They're not behind you. They're still in front of you, because you haven't went as hard as you could, and now you're getting ready to go harder than you ever did. So you know that your best days are in front of you, so that you know that your dream is still out there, but you're going to achieve it because you are grinding. And that's what I'm telling you today. Grind, plan, envision where you want to be, and get there. Get there. That's the message from Man in the House today. I know it's completely different than what we've ever done before, but I wanted to get this out there to motivate you, to inspire you, to keep going. Listen, if you're out there and you've started something, tell yourself you are not going to quit, and don't quit on yourself. All right. If you watch this and you're getting ready to quit on something that you started out to do and you thought was going to be excellent for you, don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Believe in yourself. Inspire yourself when no one else will inspire you. And if no one else will inspire you, take this as a word of inspiration for yourself, and get up off of your tailbone and get out there and achieve your dream. That's the message. Thanks for watching Man in the House today. Hope you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Tell me what you want to see out of Man in the House. For real, this is just me talking about what I would talk about in my family setting. So thanks again for watching the video. One more thing, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Man in the House. That's MANNDAHOUSE, and hit me up on email if you need to talk, or if you wanted to share some ideas about videos or anything like that. Hit me up, like I said, on Instagram or email, both of them, Man in the House, MANNDAHOUSE. Until next time, peace.